1995. 1995. I was 20, 21. How old was I? 1990. I was 22 years old. I had the idea of creating a book, The Farmer. And I remember as a kid, I loved picture books. I loved the power of story. And so I had the gall to think, I think I could do this. And I found out early on that I have terrible disciplines. I found distractions at every single turn. And I saw many days frittered away because I couldn't just, I would say, focus or what have you. I had every excuse you can imagine in me approaching creating this book. And it wasn't until somebody had put it in a certain way that it made all the difference. And basically they said, if it's that important, you need to treat it like a job. You need to be able to clock in and clock out. And I realized, while I said it was important, I had obviously elevated every little distraction as just as important. And I had not clarified to myself that it was this important. And when I was able to prioritize it for what it should be, and I treated it like I am on the clock right now. Certainly there's distractions that come, but if this is going to take away 10 minutes of this time, I'm going to have to make it up. All right. In other words, I was coming and I was going to work. Some days were productive, some days weren't. It's some people, I found, that they need to just carve out a space. It's just a space devoted to your work. Or for that time, it's devoted, if it's in the laundry room, I don't care where it is. You just need a place. And you also need to sometimes clarify to others, hey, I'm at work. In no uncertain terms. In other words, if it's an emergency, talk to me during this time. But this is my time because it's that important. What I'm setting out to do is going to demand time spent on it. And this is not just a one-time thing. This is something that has to be evaluated in smaller ways week by week in our lives. And it's amazing how these little frittering ideas and things that come along that want to take you away from what really matters. And so for me, it was going to the coffee shop. I'd get my latte and I'd bring my bag with my sketchbook in, and it was there that I could clock in, clock out. This is where work gets done. And consequentially, work got done. It's pretty amazing, isn't it? Does this matter that much that it gets this kind of priority in my schedule? I have friends that if it does not get on the calendar, well, they're probably not going to do it. But when they actively choose to put something on the calendar, they do that thing. That's just what they have to do. And if they say, oh, this should go on the calendar, but they don't put it on the calendar, usually it doesn't get done. But to make the choice to put something on the calendar, to say this is that important, the reward in that is pretty beautiful. And so this is something that we have to mindfully engage and be able to say, what do I need to clock in for? What is that important for me? And you build around it.